NTA, Channel 12.
Governor Eno assures APC faithful of transparent primaries. Federal government approves establishment of aircraft leasing company. Plus, stakeholders strategize to implement national action plan to protect human rights in Nigeria. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News. My name is Dianime Oko. This broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do all to follow us on these platforms so we can engage better. Akwa Ibom State Governor Umoeno has assured members of the All Progressives Congress APC that the forthcoming party primaries in the state will be transparent, free and fair. The governor gave the assurance at a special consultation visit to stakeholders of Nsirubium local government area. Clement Barikui has details.
Addressing the people at the home of the political leader of Nsirubium local government area, Senator Ifyong Bob, venue of the consultation visit, Governor Umoeno said the state has been peaceful and must remain so during and after the elections. The governor appreciates the people of the area for their support and cooperation, especially for speaking with one voice ahead of the primaries and the 2027 general elections. Governor Eno urges all political parties in the state and their faithful to approach their primaries with decorum and with a sense of responsibility, adding that the peace of the state should not be sacrificed for any personal or group interest.
Election is almost here, and I am speaking to you as one of you. Your vote is your voice. It is the simplest and strongest way to say what you want for your family, your town, and our state. If you stay home, others will decide for you. If you come out to vote, you decide for yourself. Go to your polling unit, vote peacefully, and protect your right to choose.
Some stakeholders of Nsirubium local government area appreciate the governor for his impactful leadership in 3 years, saying that they were proud of his performance.
Your Excellency, we see what you do for our people, the schools, hospitals, and good roads. We are grateful.
And before 2031, Nsirubium will be great. Nsirubium will be that local government that we envy, the other local government will envy.
Excellency, Nsirubium is complete. Nsirubium is complete for you. Nsirubium is complete for the APC.
The APC primaries commence on Friday, May 15, 2026. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Away from politics, activities at the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital UUTH are still grounded with patients stranded following strike by health unions. The strike is on the heels of alleged invasion of the hospital and arrest of staff of UUTH by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC as part of what the commission describes as investigation of a detainee currently in its facility. A correspondent reports. Following the alleged invasion of the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital on Tuesday, May 12, 2026, by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) and arrest of some staff of the institution, several narratives have flooded the media. The UUTH, in response to the letter it received from the EFCC, notes that the medical report the commission was seeking to authenticate was fake and did not emanate from the hospital, frowning at the EFCC operatives for invading the health facility and arresting a very senior management staff without a warrant of arrest.
The letter was dated 20th of April and received on the 21st of April. And I, the Chief Medical Director, treated that still that same day. The dates are there. On the 21st of that same April, I treated that letter and ministered it to the appropriate to handle. Unfortunately, on the 27th, the folder was not retrieved until the 30th of April. The reason why that folder could not have been retrieved was because it was a fake folder. It opened the file, but there was nothing on it. Just so they could have a hospital number to write a fake medical report.
The center of attention in the case, Professor Eyo Ekpe, narrates his ordeal.
They started pushing me, they dragged me out of the office. And when they dragged me out of the office to the walkway, I started crying. And people that heard the cry came. The EFCC operative said, I must not say anything. I must not make call.
The unions insist that health workers have suspended services until their demands are met.
It is the expanded Congress, comprising of the consultants and the residents, that have the power to suspend whatever strike action that has been taken.
Our staff was beaten thoroughly, tear their clothes, some women. So the union as a whole, I am saying the union will approach the court of law.
The UUTH management is, however, appealing to the unions to suspend action and return to work in the interest of patients, specifically begging that the accident and emergency, special babies, and intensive care units should not be shut down. You're watching the news on NTA. We'll take this commercial break. More stories when we return. Please stay.
Welcoming you warmly to Dreamville Hotel and Resort Limited, a serene environment with cozy rooms for your maximum relaxation, and an exquisite lounge with home-calling music is here for you at all time. Let your dream come to reality at the Dreamville Hotel and Resort. We offer accommodation, bar and lounge, mouth-watering delicacy, laundry services, 24-hour power supply, free Wi-Fi, protection from highly trained security personnel. For your room's rate and reservation, call us on 0810-233-6314 or 0708-231-9185. Dreamville Hotel and Resort is located at number 4 Old Ring Road, Usei Karibio by Pepsi Junction, Alpha Back Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Dreamville Hotel and Resort, your comfort reality, our priority.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
You're welcome back from that break. Stakeholders, including ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as civil society organizations, are engaging to identify operational challenges and strengthen implementation strategies for the National Action Plan for the Promotion and Protection of Human Rights in Nigeria. The state consultative meeting holding in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, is put together by the National Human Rights Commission. Umar Basiedet has details.
With an estimated population of over 240 million, Nigeria ranks as Africa's largest democracy with sundry human rights issues. Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission, Dr. Tony Ojukwu, represented by the State Coordinator Nsemo Etuk, says the present administration remains committed to the promotion and protection of human rights of every Nigerian. Speaking on the roles of MDAs and CSOs in the implementation of the new action plan, the facilitator, Chizoba Anyaibe, notes that the effective promotion and protection of human rights require an integrated approach.
This forum will provide us with a platform to discuss modalities, clarify roles and responsibilities, harmonize efforts across sectors, and address emerging gaps. More importantly, it will also allow us to strengthen synergy between ministries, departments and agencies, and civil society organizations.
This is another NAP review after a decade. So you see a lot of work has been put in, and is a step in the right direction. I believe that some years to come we'll have so minimal reports on extrajudicial killings, and I'm also calling on stakeholders, especially the police force and every other agency, security agency, to begin to look inwards. Well, like we anchored very deeply on the need for training of personnel, especially those that have rights and ammunitions in their care.
Other stakeholders agree that a lot still needs to be done in protecting human rights, which is a collective responsibility and cuts across every sector of humanity.
We are to ensure that the rights of citizens is protected in all ramifications. The right to register, the right to vote, and ensure that they are protected in the process of voting and ensuring their votes count.
The media houses and the MDC that is regulating them are as well involved. You understand? We move ahead, we join hands to promote these human rights, because virtually in every aspect of our life I can see that these human rights, is there.
Government can come in to see how we can protect our children from any form of inhuman treatment, ill treatment, brutalism, which is very much alarming in so many families.
The National Action Plan 2024 to 2028 reflects a renewed and more comprehensive commitment to the promotion and protection of human rights in Nigeria. In Uyo, Umar Basadet, NTA News.
In this next report, the Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation says it has neither approved nor formally conveyed the approval of the allowance to the Joint National Public Service Negotiating Council or any labor union. It explained that the statutory responsibility for the issuance and communication of such circulars rests solely with the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission, NSIWC. In a statement signed by the Director of Press and Public Relations, Eno Olotu, the Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation stated that the meeting convened by the Head of Civil Service of the Federation on Tuesday, May 12, 2026, was strictly an interventionist and conciliatory engagement aimed at facilitating dialogue between organized labor under its jurisdiction and the NSIWC in order to promote mutual understanding and avert any breakdown in labor relations within the Federal Civil Service. The Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation says it remains committed to fostering peaceful labor relations and sustaining collaborative engagement with all stakeholders towards the continued advancement of industrial harmony in the Federal Civil Service. We take another commercial break in the news. When we return, more stories will come your way. Please stay.
With heartfelt gratitude to God for a life well spent, the Basi and Izangargi families announced the glorious transition of our beloved daughter, sister, auntie, wife, mother, in-law, grandmother, and great-grandmother, late Deaconess Iko Okombasi, nay Iko Uko Isangarigi, who peacefully departed this world on 10th of July 2025 at the age of 86. The funeral arrangements are as follows. Christian Wakekeep at her residence, 21 Udesi Street, Oron, Akwa Ibom State, on Thursday, 14th of May 2026. Lying in state, funeral service and reception at Oron Local Government Area Secretariat, Oron. Interment at her residence on Friday, 15th of May 2026 from 8 a.m. She is survived by her children as well as grandchildren, great-grandchildren and in-laws. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Mrs. Nnenna Effiong Bassey, Assistant Director, Programs, NTA International, daughter-in-law, announcer.
We welcome from that commercial break. Now to the rest of our stories. The federal government has approved the establishment of Nigerian Aircraft Leasing Company to increase access to aircraft for domestic and regional operations. The company will operate as a private sector-driven special purpose vehicle backed by the federal government to provide sustainable and structured access to aircraft lease for domestic and regional airline operators. It will also enable the airlines to source aircraft through a centralized system rather than negotiating individually with international lessors, eliminating the long-standing challenges faced by Nigerian airlines in assessing aircraft on competitive terms and positioning the country as a hub for aviation financing in Africa. The new company will strengthen the ability of local airlines to efficient services in domestic routes, reducing the frequency of flight cancellations and delays, as well as empower Nigerian carriers to better competitive with international airlines that currently dominate the markets. It will also generate more revenue earner for the country, with government holding equity and earning revenue without direct financial investment. Away from that, goods worth millions of naira have been destroyed by fire in 12 auto spare parts shops at the Mechanic Village, Uyo. The traders are calling on the state governor, Umoeno, to come to their aid to ameliorate the sufferings. A correspondent reports.
The fire incident at the Mechanic Village, Uyo, according to the traders, occurred on Saturday night when they had already closed for business. Some persons who arrived at the scene said they contacted the fire service, but before they arrived, about 12 shops have already gone down, but they prevented the fire from escalating.
I'm a young boy that my father died and leave me and my mother. This is what they give me and say, let me start. But see what just happened. I don't know where I'll start.
You see me that Saturday night too, because I come out naked. I didn't wear anything in I didn't even come with my phone, nothing. So, but before I came here, there is also people around here trying to calm the situation, trying to quench the fire. It was too painful. It was too painful because there's nothing left for me in the shop. Everything got burnt.
They called me that my shop is on fire. Then I ran, I came and I saw everywhere is a fire. So before we reach, fire consumed all the goods.
Some of the affected traders, while recounting their losses, said they have lost their sources of livelihood and appealed to the state government and well-meaning Nigerians to help them.
I want government to come to our aid because, as you can see, the whole thing's gone down. Not even pin. Loans we collected as of new, not even loan.
Nothing to do. So all those market that's here now is my market. Fire don't burn them. So I don't have another thing to do. So I need the help from government to come and help.
The firefighters, the entire mechanic have gone. About 12 shops was affected and the item lost that were consumed by fire is more than 200 million naira.
Some members of the caretaker committee of the Mechanic Village described the situation as unfortunate, considering the fact that some of the traders just restocked their shops days before the incident.
And they rushed down. They tried to save they tried to quench the fire. Though they tried their best, but the fire consumed a lot of shops.
Traders are hoping that the state government and relevant agencies can help them to cushion the effects of the fire incident. At the time of filing this report, some of the traders have started cleaning and removing the debris of their goods. In Uyo, John Paul Alomon, NTA News.
And with that sad story, it's a wrap on the English segment of the news. But before we go, a review of our major stories. Governor Umoeno has assured APC faithful of transparent primaries. The federal government has approved the establishment of aircraft leasing company. We also told you in the news that stakeholders are strategizing to implement the National Action Plan to protect and promote human rights in Nigeria. And that's the news. My name is Dianime Uko. Up next is the news in Ibibio. Stay with us.
Ekamada iwuru ka stetemi asongo bo ke paikpe usio ke nka borbor APC ayado ke mem yiwan wanso. Ekamada iwuru ka idanyen ano nyemme adi berite koto aircraft leasing company. Nkomi po wo iso wo etangeba usong na keme adi pendaga unen mono wo kidatnyen. Kwa hivyo mimi kwa mizika mimi mkibyo nkire basenya ekpe yong sekekbere akebeni disemfo na toro kob memboxi ni yem. Ikamara iwuru ka state mi etu moino ano mon ka boroboro anyeke All Progressives Congress APC kibibio nso onda aboke akpa ikpe mboba omegowo nsan ko kara idenyen ke kpa ikpe go megowo nsan ke ifumoka adigi iritie ke ya na manye ke usong ame fono yeke iwan usong yekup mbokami ito okombongen
kena manutom isang usio wo ke nka boroboro kitkit adogo paikpege ekoto primaries ke banga mboba omego wonsan kifumo kara ke state emi e kambada iwood uka state emi tu moino maso ngaka nko kara e kamba ada iwood kembre boroboro ete fiong bob ken koko kara nsrubi ake tormo irongo mi ke banga udong amenye niege ari mana ndaw kara ayo kangiba ado dai woro ka state mi etu moino kinenye tangiko ama akom moni irongo mi ye mono wosiki wongiri aboki moi imi kubine serke banga ibedem ake mo inogo ukarimo fre frndaga ye nanganam ya fre frnpo ado kemem itu moino nko amabo afatme nka boroboro kerker ke state mi yemmon siba ke nka mi yak primaries amma biginam ado kifuro ye kemem ye kusong ake fonno ado song me ipo wo isowo eme keneke ewana kisangami eme kome kamada woro ka state mi ke ba mentutum ame ukaramo anama tonke dogara ado kesuketa tang mi primaries anyeke nka boroboro APC ari tonga ke Friday usenefiong efat iswami
menamutum ke ufogibok ekoto University of Uyo Teaching Hospital UUTH kibibio eske baba kisangi yareset ndenomi anam monu dongo e bagado eseme enyunge ba kufen si adogo owo ibaga sisempo ibamo isangi yaresremi yakene umomo ame ufogotomekoto Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC kibibio ekeroko ufogibogomi ekemwo ya ikombogomi fonfon
kebanga ke ndutum akedatitie ke ufogibok ekoto kibibio UUTH ambon EFCC ekemommawo mbebok mbakarado ebo ke ngwed kebanga ke nsongidem ammo ekebeneri kikidogo eti ndien kitogo ufogibok nsongidem UUTH me ikpowo kufogibokoro ema ewot iyaresot nanga mbon awo ena mutum ke ufogutum EFCC ekerisen aditem kufogibokoro nka eba ke ufogibokoro ema ebo ke mimo iyeka ntrutum ato adinam ammo enamaro powo ke ufogibokoro ekaiso arikpeye ibo yangbonutum enamutum mo ke yaisempo ibanga mi kuyo emediongo akombok NCA
ukang mi beri wo utanbong kwant pengen kini yem sa songa kem pangutong hing miro basenya ikwe yong tumtie